everybody. If you think you're going home, please don't. We have a lot more show to go. We're going to do the wall of fire. And there you go. The scraping on one big bomb run. Which means the next two airplanes will be pulled in hot. So they'll be sitting on some kind of charge. P-38 was used in most of the theaters of operation. Here comes the P-51, I believe. I'll take that back. That's the P-63. Interesting airplane. The engine is actually behind the pilot. You have an engine drive shaft to a gearbox. The gearbox goes up and turns the propeller, which means you can put a gun fire through the propeller shaft. You can fire a cannon, or you can fire a machine gun. Our pyrotechnic guys are wonderful technicians. They set these things off, and the only thing that probably scare a guy is to go.
If you saw the movie Caddyshack, you know about the war against the gophers. Well, we have done the same thing here. We have declared war on the gophers that dig out and cause erosion. And we're determined to win that here. And we're going to keep working that later on today as well. So stay tuned for some pretty cool pyro.
The P-63 is the grown-up sister of the P-39. The P-39 has went into the war with that airplane. And it wasn't really great for an altitude fighter. Very bit of bomb. The interesting thing about that airplane is the doors come off. Car doors. So a pilot can have his name and say he was the pilot that screwed you through that airplane. If you got another airplane, you just take the door off and put it on that airplane. The Russians took great success with it. Like I said, the airplane's not a great high altitude performer. However, the Russians didn't fight a lot of high altitude stuff. The P-51 is actually, believe it or not, thankful for the British. They came over to the United States. They wanted people to build P-40 fighters, short-nosed airplanes. And the Curtis people said, can't build the airplane, we're too busy. Go out and talk to this young start company called North American. North American said, no, we don't want to build P-40s. Give us 90 days and we will, 120 days rather, and we will do a better airplane. They almost made it. They went down to, they were a couple of days short, and the airplane was done. And the engine they threw in it was the Allison, the same engine that was in the P-38, the same engine that was in that P-63. It was a good airplane. The Americans called it the Apache. We kind of a dive bomber out of it. It wasn't quite what they wanted. It wasn't doing what they quite wanted it to do. So they decided, what can we do to improve the range on the airplane? Well, let's put a drop tank on it. Wasn't an original idea. They copied it from the Germans. They're what they call wax-impregnated fuel tanks. Sat underneath, gave them longer range. They could fly more gasoline so they could fly farther. And by doing so, they were able to fly with the bomber. At this point, when the fighters had to turn back because they ran out of gasoline, that's when the German fighters would jump our bombers. 1942 and 1943 was just devastating with the Air Force and the bombers. So now they could follow the bombers all the way in and kind of help out to ward off some of the fighters. Get your cameras ready. This will probably be a photo cast. You go right to the very top of the runway. Good opportunity to take pictures. So they're circling around. Here they come. Year 2022, we're talking